What are you eating? String cheese?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's really melted because it was in my pocket.
Ugh. String cheese should not be consumed warm, ever.
It's not very good.
Okay. So, this was an Indian village, Native American village.
So we're Indians?
From 1490 to about 1700.
Damn, they still existed?
Well, they still exist today. It was the Mandan people. But there was like, see these mounds? Kind of smelly. What does that smell?
Sewer?
That's not a sewer, that's like an irrigation ditch. So yeah, you can still kind of see these mounds. That's where they would have actual like homes. Like we went in those earth lodges.
Yeah.
You remember those?
Yeah.
So they would build those here too. And it's high up. You know, people would want to live high up because you could see everything around. But this had like 2,000 to 3,000 people living here. Which is pretty crazy.
Why is there nothing here anymore?
Here it shows like how they made fishing like nets,
Never heard
catch
of
fish,
it.
catfish. We still caught a catfish last summer. We caught a catfish.
Think we could find like a bone?
Good question. So, when I was growing up, we would come out here and we would be very responsible.
You?
Yes.
Oh my god, wait, is this the river you passed through?
That's the river what do you mean? This is the river we always fish on. This is the Missouri River.
Wait, no, like, is this the river you, at night, thought it was a good idea to just randomly swim across?
Yes.
This is the river?
That's not the big river. The one I tried to swim across was like a small little bay. And you should never do that, especially at night, by yourself, in the cold.
Yeah, I don't understand your logic.
I thought it would be cool to swim across instead of take the long way around, and then I would beat my friends to the other side.
You just looked like a dumbass, though.
Yeah, because I puked when I got to shore because I almost drowned.
To be honest, I would probably do the same.
You would not.
With me and my friends, I'm more of the person that just does not give a fuck.
Bro!
And, like, I've jumped into a river once.
Don't jump in it. This river's dangerous, for real. This river's dangerous.
Well, I was in a safe river.
It's a big river. The undercurrent here is crazy. Like when Jacques Cousteau, there was like this French filmmaker, and he made a lot of the early like films about underwater stuff. And he was French, and everyone kind of loved him. And
Is this French?
that was probably part of it. He kind of had this French appeal of being exotic.
Look, there's a house. Can we go inside that house?
Yep, that's where we're going. Nice little picnic table here.
There's a lot of picnic tables.
But yeah, Jacques Cousteau, they've done like, they're like early shark videos basically.
There were about sharks.
And when they came here, like his his divers, you can watch the footage. They're like, "Wah!" Like flying all over the place because the current is so bad here.
Doesn't really look that dangerous.
I know, that's why it's partially why it's so dangerous. It doesn't look like it. But underneath the water, the current is very strong.
Oh, underwater?
Yeah. But you see these sandbars here? This one was like close to the shore, but these sandbars move all the time. You could find bones, like around gopher holes and stuff. You could actually find bones here.
Are you serious?
Because some of them were like garbage pits, almost. And there's 3,000 people here. That's a lot of food. Nuts, seeds, bones.
They ate bones?
They did not eat bones. They would throw them into the pit. So, I remember finding a bone here. I'm sure you could find arrowheads and pottery and all sorts of stuff still here.
Like a tooth.
Yes, a tooth would last a long time too, for sure. You have the dew, the morning dew.
The doo-doo.
Double Ditch Indian Village. So they do keep this mode, and then we can get up here and you'll be able to see the mounds a little bit better. It's kind of a trek up here, isn't it?
Yeah. Then we could have put you see this? Why didn't
Stairs? Yeah, they could have continued the stairs down. I agree.
Oh, shit.
What?
There's a piece of shit there.
You just stepped in it?
No. Passport.
So here's a little outbuilding. Yeah, 1490 and 1785. See how close I was? So like when people were living here when Columbus came to America. 3,000 people. And there was 3 different concentric rings here. Like big rings. See these mounds? Those could be houses or like garbage pits or different sort of stuff.
If there's still a house.
And this would have all been fortified as well.
Or if there's like a secret room.
So there's probably secret rooms under here. Tower of Giza or whatever it's called, Pyramid of Giza. There's supposedly that like secret chamber underneath it. You heard about this.
I didn't.
But like they're saying it's not there. But there's ways to look under the ground now. But you can really see how it's a good spot.
It's a nice spot.
You can see down in the river, you can fish down there, get fish. You got a good view of everything around the horizon here. But this would have all been fortified, which back in the day would kind of be like a status symbol too. So that would mean they'd have a big wall around everything so they could keep people from raiding it. So it's kind of like maybe like a trading post, not a trading post, but like a place where commerce could happen. You know, if somebody had beads, you know, from another part, maybe they'd float down the river, meet with them here, and they could trade the beads for fish or something.
You know, why were people so aggressive back in the days? Why couldn't they just be friends?
Why couldn't they just be friends?
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's a good point. What is that bird?
It's an eagle.
Where is it? Nice sound. But yeah, this feels very, very North Dakota-y over here.
Is that bird?
Look for gopher holes.
It sounds like a bird.
There's something moving there. Look for gopher holes. And because they kick up, you know, they dig up what's underneath.
It's running away.
Yep, there it is. Nice little bench.
How is there that bird in the middle? Do you think we can catch this bird?
No. I don't know what that is. Really likes that spot for sitting. Is that
Nice.
Oh, that's I think that's hold on. Meadowlark. You're not seeing any gopher holes?
Not really. Feet might be frozen in 2 days.
Look around.
Looking around.
So here you can see kind of the houses they had, how they were built. Remember how they had that nice light coming from the top when we were in one?
Yeah.
Earth lodges. Women did most of the construction of the earth lodges.
I'm gonna use that against people in a debate.
Women did most of the construction. Men decided the size. 35 to 45 feet in diameter. So some of these mounds, you know, that we're seeing out there could have been actually earth lodges. Found a fossil. You should always put them back if you find them. These overgrown trees are so dense. What could break it all like that? Wind?
I guess. See, it looks like there's a little hole inside of it.
I mean, it looks like it just got stomped on.
Guess it was a dinosaur.
Could have been a dinosaur foot.
Hey, this big ditch.
This little, yeah, this area is kind of cool. It seems like maybe it must just be where the water would run down to the river when it rains and stuff. So it carved that out. Probably went through here. This is probably built up, so it went all the way down. And that's why it's still kind of like a cliff down into there.